Good morning, MRH. This is a quick video to show you how to access your leave balances as well as your absence history. Begin by logging in. Remember that your username or ID is the same as your building phone number. So since I'm in central office, I'll use the 644-4400 number and then my unique PIN. Okay, so once you're over here on the absence management side, here's how you access your balances. Click on Account, and then over here on the left you'll see Absence Reason Balances. After you've clicked that, you'll then see your balances. So it's important to note that the balances that you can see last calculated Monday, October 30th, 2017. The process runs every night that calculates your balances against any absences that you've taken. So any absences that you've scheduled are also reflected in this balance total. So if you've taken a vacation day on November 8th, your balance will be reflective of that absence that you've scheduled. So that often raises a number of questions. So you can do your own math here and check these balances for accuracy. If you come over here to the Absences tab, scroll down here to the Past Absences, go ahead and click that. So immediately you notice that on the last 60 days, and we are using my account here, so on the last 60 days, I have not had any absences. So I can go over here to the last 90 days, and when I do, you'll see that I have an absence here that spanned from August 7th to August 11th. Now you see it says full day. Also notice that there's an icon here, these chevron icons. This indicates that there's more information here to see that's just not being displayed. So if you have a multi-day absence, this is how that will appear. It'll start as one line, but then you can click on the chevrons and open that up to see a little more detail. So you can see here that August 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, I had a full day each of those days that spanned from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., which with a 30-minute lunch deduction comes out at 8 hours. So this absence in total would have been 40 hours that would have been deducted from my vacation balances. Move over here to the last 120 days. You'll see a few more absences pop up here. You'll see that I took a vacation day on July the 18th. I took a half of a personal day on the 21st, a vacation day on the 26th, and then here's that week that we've already discussed. And notice that none of them have the chevrons like the multi-day absence. If you click on the View Details, you'll go a little deeper into the absence to catch a little more information. Okay, now that that's loaded, I don't require a sub when I'm absent, so you won't see a whole lot here, but as I indicated before, you'll see the time. If there was a sub here, you would see the sub that was assigned to your absence and any notes that you've left and any files that you would have attached for your sub to use. One additional item that is important to note, depending on which system you typically use, you could log in to where you're on the Veritime side or the time and attendance side of the system. So I'm going to switch over to that other side and show you how to view your balances over there. All right, now that we've switched over to the time and attendance side, you can also view your balances over here. I don't necessarily recommend that you do that because the balances don't have all that much detail associated with them, and you cannot see your absence history per se over on this side. However, if you're already on the time and attendance side and you just want to check to see what your totals are, by all means, go for it. If you click on the bar graph icon over here, let me back up. If you click on the bar graph icon and then click on Leave Balance. That will bring you to this screen where you can check your current balances. And notice here the balance ending on, and this is today's date. You could just as well change this to, I'll change this to August 1st, and I'll rerun this report, and that will give me the totals here. So again, you don't see your absence history here, which is often not helpful when you're trying to figure out what you've taken, what you have, and what you have left to take. So another thing that's also worth noting, we are using My Account, and each employee type gets different type of absences. To check the type and quantity of absences you receive, please consult the Support Staff Handbook or the Certified Staff Handbook. Yours may or may not look similar to this. That's just something that we like to remind folks. For instance, teachers, you will not have vacation time, but you will have sick leave and personal time. So that's all there is to checking out your leave balances. If you want to switch over to the other side here, you just go up to the corner and switch over to your absence management side, and you'd be back over on ASOP. Okay, I hope this helps. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we would be glad to answer them.